a dream I know, deep up my feelings for you.
Ahead of the September 21st, 2024 gospel election in Edo State, a top notcher of the ruling People Democratic Party, Mr. Otehe Adams, called for the continuity of the progressive agenda of Governor Obaseki administration. Moving on after this, we have it was an outpouring of praises and commendation as the secretary to the state government of Edo State, RI0USLY, on Friday resigned after 7 years and 9 months, making him the longest serving SSG in the history of the Edo State. Alright, my wonderful people, welcome back to my wonderful channel, Reality Latest GC, home of news and politics. Thank you so much for joining us. If today is the first time of watching, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, but don't forget to notification bell to get notified whenever we drop our video. To all amazing subscribers, thank you so much for joining us. So guys, let's proceed. Ahead of the September 21st, 2024 gospel election in the state, a top notcher of the ruling People Democratic Party, Mr. Otehe Adams, called for the continuity of the progressive agenda of the Governor Obaseki administration. He warned the electorate that any attempt to reverse the current narrative by bringing in a total stranger and incompetent successor would spell doom for the state. Adams, who were the candidate of the three dominant parties, RI0USLY of the PDP, Senator Mondo Obolo of the APC, and Labour Party Olumide, said from their antecedent in public and private life that the governorship cap fits RI0USLY. In his statement that was titled PDP Progressive Agenda and APC Retrogression, which he issued in Benin and it was made available to journalists, Adams, who is also a leader in already local government area, said Edo citizenry is now a highly enlightened and conscious group of people. They have developed the uncommon capacity to distinctly distinguish between the genuine people-oriented democracy and the political scam of captured statecraft. That was the situation preceding the Governor Obaseki's era. He said for the Labour Party candidate Olumide that a definitely accomplished legal practitioner and former national president of the Nigeria Bar Association, Edo State Governor is not the arena where he can compete. That Olumide is questioned for something far beyond the organizational and managerial ability that he can deliver. So turning to Mondo Obolo, Otehe Adams said that this is just the beginning of the non-partisan struggle for honor and dignity for Edo State. That for those who genuinely care about Edo State, not based on blind partisan loyalty, that can one ever suggest a low elementary bar by asking the supporters of Mondo Obolo to publish one single motion that was sponsored by him in the past 10 or 12 months since he was elected into the Senate, that one often wonder how Senator Mondo Obolo made his way to occupy the distinguished Senate seats that should have been occupied by any of the qualified Eastern sons and daughters. So he described RI0USLY, the PDP candidate, as having a tried and tested local and international background in banking, financing, law, as well as public and corporate administration. He said RI0USLY comes with the envied pedigree of an illustrious Edo son with incorruptible and unstoppable capacity to engender the continuous, prestigious uplifting of their dear state in the Nigeria Federation and even beyond. The RI0USLY visionary manifesto, about which he has persuasively articulated at various public events, is an unassailable testament to a political and technocratic personality with the quintessential background required to engender the momentum to further advance the interests of Edo people, not someone who will stunt their growth and even pull them backward. I feel it's more better. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions in our comment section. I would love to hear from you. Moving on to the next one. It was an outpouring of praises and commendation as the secretary to the state government of Edo State, RI0USLY, on Friday bowed out after 7 years and 9 months, making him the longest serving SSG in the history of the state. He resigned from his position in line with the law as he is the deputy governor candidate of the People Democratic Party. So according to him, he said it was in fulfillment of this requirement that he have to resign to face his deputy governorship ambition in the forthcoming governorship election in Edo State. He has served as a member of the state's Universal Basic Board, from where he became the secretary of Grace Group, a pressure group than in the PDP with the slogan, "No man is God," from where he became the secretary of Oshiomhole Campaign Organization. So he coordinated the legal team of Oshiomhole that culminated in the Court of Appeal, Benin Division, declaring him the winner of the 2007 Edo State governorship election. Osaradoje was appointed Chief of Staff to Oshiomhole between 2008 and 2012, from where he became the Commissioner for Works. To underscore his importance in that administration, he still played some strategic political roles for Oshiomhole outside the ministry. He became the SSG when Governor Godwin Obaseki became the governor of the state in 2016. So one striking character in Osaradoje is his open door policy in the real sense of it, as his door are never shut against anyone, both in the office and in his house, except he's not around. The former Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Oluwayeyamu, described Osaradoje as his oga, his brother, confidant, mentor and friend, adding that they look forward with faith to a future of even greater service at a higher level, and he thanked all of them who have expressed support. In the same vein, a statement by the Edo State Forum of Patriots, signed by the Assistant Administrator, Peter Omoroye Igbenedio, described Osaradoje as the model giant of bureaucratic and political structures of the state, who navigated those passages with admirable service delivering. He said Osaradoje has served the state and he has served the citizen. It has always been a hard work and greater work. But today, in fulfillment of the maxim for the reward for hard work, they humbly pray to God for more work and more service to Edo, their motherland. Signifying that Osaradoje's popularity cut across all political parties, the publisher of Midwest Herald, Orobosa Omojo, who is also the Director of Publicity, Edo State APC Governorship Campaign Council, described Osaradoje as someone who has shaped Edo State political space like no other statesman. He said politics would not be in such perilous state if more players followed Osaradoje Oge wise but ruthlessly pragmatic approach to it. Also, the twin brother to the former Chief of Staff to Governor Godwin Obaseki, Taiwo Francis, he congratulated Osaradoje and he described him as a great man who operated an open door policy both in the office and at home. That the first time he had a personal encounter with Osaradoje, that he went home thinking, so is it how the SSG is? That from the gate to his living room, that nobody asked him who was he looking for. That the next day he asked him to see him in the office with another person. That it was still the same thing, that all doors were open. That indeed Osaradoje is a great man and he wished him well in the future endeavors. He wished him good health, long life and prosperity. My people, don't be small matter. The guy really worked. For people to be praising him like this, he was an open person when he was the SSG. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions in our comment section. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying tuned.